Are you taking supplements the wrong way? You might think you're doing something good for your health, but the truth is, most people make these deadly mistakes, and they can actually backfire. From timing to dosage to cheap vitamins, today we're breaking it all down so you can finally get the most out of your supplements and protect your health. Stick around until the end, because I'll reveal the one vitamin most people seriously underdose, and why it could be hurting your immune system. First up, timing. When you take supplements, matters more than you think. Personally, I take most of my supplements in the morning. Why? Because your body needs these nutrients when you're active, for energy, focus, and metabolism. But some supplements, like electrolytes, are better avoided before bed. Why? They can push fluids out of your body and disturb sleep. Vitamin D is tricky. Some people sleep better taking it at night, while others do best in the morning. The key is experimenting with timing to see what works for your body. Number 2, don't overload your system. I've tried taking a ton of supplements at once, and let me tell you, it's scary. One time I tried a gallbladder flush with beetroot pills and olive oil, and almost felt like I was having a heart attack. The lesson? Take supplements slowly, ideally with a meal. And if you're trying to fix a health problem, introduce one at a time. Otherwise, you won't know which supplement is actually helping. Supplements can't save a poor diet. I used to eat too many carbs and skip protein at breakfast. No matter how many vitamins I took, I was exhausted. Once I added protein, everything changed. Vitamins actually worked. So if your diet is lacking, supplements alone won't fix energy issues, bloating, or overall health. Think of supplements as support, not a replacement. Next mistake? Going for the cheapest vitamins. Many of these one-a-day pills are made from cheap synthetic ingredients, sometimes calcium that's basically cement. Synthetic antioxidants like beta-carotene can even increase health risks, while natural versions from food are safer. When choosing supplements, focus on quality, natural complexes, good brands, and minimal fillers. Mistake number 5, not considering drug interactions. If you're on medication, say for high blood pressure or diabetes, adding a supplement with similar effects can be dangerous. For example, magnesium can lower blood pressure. If you take it with certain meds, it might drop too low. Always consult your doctor and work together. Sometimes natural remedies can even allow you to reduce medication safely. Minerals and vitamins often work in pairs. Vitamin D needs magnesium to function. Long-term high zinc intake can cause a copper deficiency. Sodium and potassium balance is key for heart health. Instead of high doses of one mineral alone, consider blends or trace minerals to avoid imbalances. Many people don't take high enough doses. Vitamin D and B1 are common examples. RDAs are often set to prevent deficiency, not to achieve therapeutic benefits. Some genetic factors even reduce your ability to absorb vitamin D, meaning you might need more than the average dose. Daily supplementation can be crucial for immune support, energy, and overall health. Vegans need extra care. Without animal products, key nutrients like B12, D3, omega-3s, iron, zinc, iodine, and calcium can be deficient. Supplements or fortified foods are essential to avoid long-term health issues. Finally, daily vitamin D is non-negotiable. It's critical for your immune system, heart, and bone health. Sun exposure or daily supplementation is essential. Weekly doses aren't enough. Maintenance doses often range around 10,000 IU depending on your needs. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to serious health issues, far riskier than taking slightly higher doses safely. There you have it. Common supplement mistakes and how to avoid them. Supplements can be powerful tools when used correctly, but they're not magic. Focus on timing, quality, proper dosing, and diet first. Subscribe for more health tips and comment below. What's the biggest supplement mistake you've made?